Started. God. Um. Hello. I. I honestly want. I have so many like games and things just like going through my brain that I want to play because like also remember before I left for my little mini vacation we were playing Wildflowers and then I went to my mom's house and I kept playing Wildflowers. So there's some parts of the story that we missed, but I think eventually I don't know because it's a really long game. There's just no way I can play it all on stream while also satisfying my need to get the story, which is why I was playing it at my mom's house. Because I was like, I can't wait. I need to know what happens. Um, but, and it seems like this Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood game is a fair length, but not too crazy. Like, there's 28 achievements, and I've gotten 5 of them. Look at me go. And it looks like there are, 7 chapters to the game. And I think we're on like 3 or 4 or so. So, I'm gonna do some aromatherapy and hope I don't die. So, I don't. I think it's because Robert cleaned my stuff, and like ever since he cleaned my glass, it's been like really smooth and easy hits, which is problematic because then I die. So I'm making this like the tiniest little smoke ever because I don't want to die. Listen, it's a holiday. I'm allowed to do aromatherapy at 9:30 in the morning. Also, I have officially, I think, become a house slippers person. Like, because I was really, I didn't understand it when I visited my cousin in Brooklyn last fall. And I, like, get into her place, and she's like, here's some house slippers. And, like, why are we wearing slippers in just the house? But guess what? Guess what? Hold on. We're gonna look at this. Look at these. My ass holding it upside down like a dumbass. Look at this. All right. Ugh. I got them on Amazon. Like everything else. I was like, where's this song from? It's the Wii Shop song. Classic. Alright, hold on. I still gotta do Bro, I can't tell when this button! It needs to be more obvious! My god. Because it's not, like, very... Like, it's just a little blinking red light that shows if it's mute or not. That's not obvious. Like, I need the button to be, like, more pushy. Like, if it's pushed down and you could tell it's pushed down, then you know, and it's blinking. But no, it doesn't do that. So I just talked to myself for a good 5 minutes about how I appreciate a beer popping up almost every stream at some point or another. And I almost made an analogy to how a beer is like glitter, because no matter what, he's always going to pop up. But that doesn't really fit. I need some other analogy. So, okay. Now I'm going to turn the mic off so I can do the aromatherapies, hopefully not die, and also not cough into the microphone, because I have watched back the videos and the sound of me coughing is really, like, that's even worse than the sound of my voice to me. And I hate my voice. So, alright. Okay. I think I did it. I think I found the balance without dying. Fantastic. Okay. Whew. Let's see. Is there a way to... Because I don't know how many cards I have, or how many points I have. I think I can make another card. So if I'm at chapter 3, that means I'm like halfway done? Wow. The road. Let's do this one. Good for... Perfect. Maybe not. Imagine turning your magic wand into a fucking gun. Ugh. I hate all of these. But I guess this one's better. Okay, oops. That's what I wanted to do. Alright. Alright, I don't have enough magic now. Let's go. They said my magic could help them, huh? Oh, look at her! Welcome. What's your name? Your name is Fortuna. I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. Your name is Louise, right? No need to be so nervous. Any friend of Jasmine is welcome here. I'm sorry. It's just that I've heard so many things about you that now I feel like I'm meeting a celebrity or something. Oh, are we famous? What have you heard? All good things, don't worry. Mostly from Jasmine. She loves you and missed you so much. You know that? I missed her a lot, too. Why don't you take a deep breath and tell me a bit about yourself? My name is Louise, and I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. How about I ask you some questions? Would that be all right? That's good. Thank you. Let's see. What's your specialty? I am a pith weaver. What does it mean? I can harvest mortals and entelechy? Magic substance that defines one's behavior and desires. Oh, interesting. A single mortal barely produces enough thread, but if you find a community with a rich collective subconscious, you can weave clothes and capes. What? Hard to picture, but it sounds fun. And those clothes you craft have magical properties, I imagine. That's right. It depends on the kind of community you pull the thread from. As a quick example, the yarn extracted from a band of artists could make a lovely scarf that stimulates the wearer's creativity. I love it already. I'll weave something sometime for you. What kind of entelechy would you fancy most? I hate all of these choices, but I guess this one. How sweet. That's a really powerful energy. If I get the chance, I'll bring you a nice cloth as a thank you present for having me. Thank you so much. Do you want to know anything else? You make it sound like this is an interrogation. Sorry, I'm having a good time. But it's easier for me if you ask me things. Sure. Let's see. How do you know Jasmine? She hired me to weave a special net to gather dew from her greenhouse. It's one of the properties I'm most proud of. I harvested the entelechy from desert nomads to make it. The dew filtered through this net makes an outstanding base substance for all kinds of flower-based potions. Jasmine's brews have become quite popular after my contribution. It's been centuries since I've had something from Jasmine. I can't wait to try this improved version. Together, we also developed some magical tea bags that multiply the fragrance of dried mixtures. That is so cool. Now I see how you two became close. Both you and Jasmine are super crafty. It's gotta be so much fun to find someone to share your passion with. It is indeed. I always have a great time with Jasmine. Nice. More questions? Let's see. What do you like to do in your spare time? I love reading, playing my multi-neck bass, and spying on mortals. That's weird reading. Is it not hip to read anymore? Hip? I was kidding. The odd part is spying on mortals. And I'm a bit curious about the multi-neck bass too, to be honest. Play a custom bass guitar with 3 necks since I have multiple arms and all that, but I don't play it in front of people. I only use it to meditate. It's really soothing to weave several deep melodies together. I like the idea. I wish I could hear it someday. What about spying on mortals? I love making myself invisible and just watching them go about their lives. Comparing lifestyles from many different cultures and planets. After many years of observation, I gained the ability to perceive their entelechy. That's how I found my calling and developed my pith weaving. That's so interesting. I didn't care much about mortals, even back when I was one of them. I guess there's a great deal to learn from mortality, too, isn't there? Yes, I love mortals. I can tell. I hope it isn't too weird. It's perfectly fine, don't worry. Is there anything else you want to know? Let's see. Yeah, let's get into it. I'm here precisely because of my pith weaver skills. As I explained, the entelechy for mortals varies depending on the community they're in and the lives they lead. The universe provides enough different contexts to find whichever kind of energy fits your purposes. But of course, there's the shortcut of manipulating mortals to produce the substance you need. For example, you could add lust serum to the water supply of a community to harvest massive amounts of sexual. That feels icky. Not that I've tried this more than once. I usually prefer all-natural chaos-bred entelechy. The thing is, Adina saw a lot of potential in one of my products. It started when humanity was forced to build massive domed cities all over planet Earth. Many projects didn't start on time, and a huge number of cities were lost to the relentless advance of the scorching sandstorms. And then the survivors gathered around the functioning domes and fought for their resources. I felt an imperative need to witness that massive event. It all oozed an otherworldly energy. So I spent decades spinning thread from it. And as it happens, the substance can create an extremely effective weapon for capturing behemoths. Really? How so? Earth's entelechy was highly contaminated. It was as if the whole planet's fate had somehow been sealed. And behemoths happened to be extremely susceptible to reality-altering arts. I used that substance to weave gladiator-like webs that can suck any entangled behemoth dry of their magic. You can also craft decent amounts of armor against behemoth spells. And why is Adina so interested in developing such armaments? The cosmic echoes warned her that behemoths will threaten the coven. Sorry, I started coughing. Oh, really? Behemoths are threatening the coven. It's not like, I'm working with a behemoth, and it's not like, there's another witch with a behemoth fused into her. No, not at all. Not at all. None of that has happened at all. There's no threats from behemoths. Problem is that even with such a tremendous phenomenon, I only managed to pull enough thread to craft one set of web and armor. And Adina is set on developing a massive weapon to erase behemoths from this plane of existence. Whoa. I don't believe I have what it takes to see this through. What do you need? Jesus, to make this happen. Ah! Adina discovered that if you promote war and stir conflict in this new society, the reality-altering arts that engulf the planet try to fight back. Huh? As if everyone is programmed to preserve the status quo. In this process, humanity's intellect once again shows the characteristics it had when the massive change happened. And I can harvest it. I clearly missed a really important line when I dropped the mouse. And so what are you? Task me with... What?! Wait a minute. Does Adina want to provoke and start World War III so that she can get the stuff that it's the encephalitis, not encephalitis, the entelechy, whatever it's called, so that they can make the armor to defeat the... She wants to do what? We can't allow that. Oh, good. We're on the same side. Okay. I thought this bitch was about to be like, actually. But I guess if she was, agreeing, then she wouldn't have come here in the first place. She wouldn't have wanted to talk to me. But I don't want to anger. I mean, listen, this coven leader doesn't sound like the best person. We also don't sound like the best person because we're willing to work with this evil creature. But you know what? I'm starting to wonder. Are the behemoths really that evil? Like, okay, they require a sacrifice for their magic. That doesn't outright make them evil. It just makes them risky and dangerous and not something you should mess with lightly. Based off the information we have so far today and yesterday, minus the part where we had to choose what to sacrifice. And even then, the sacrifice choices to get his magic were your immortality, the coven, or the person you love most. So, even those sacrifice choices, none of them are things you want to sacrifice. None of those are things that oh, I don't care about losing that. It's not a sacrifice if you don't care. So, even the sacrifice, what is so evil about these guys? These behemoths? Yes, it fused to the witch. That is bad. But, to be so evil that if you work with one, you get executed, you get killed, that's... 1 + 1 does not equal 3. And the math is not mathing. There's already been talk of expelling me from the coven should I fail to deliver. Oh, gosh. Isn't there a way out of this? This is totally unfair. Dana's pushing it too far. Let's take a look at what the cards have to say. Yeah, let's, I need you to tell me exactly what you want to ask the deck. Yeah, this is the most important thing. What should I do with Earth? That's if I should do anything at all. Then, but I happen to be in love with a mortal. Oh, that's cool. The thing is, he doesn't know I'm a witch. I present myself to him in the form of a regular woman. Oh. He's a scavenger that survives outside the domes. He doesn't have an easy life. It breaks my heart, and I wish I could save him. I mean, why can't you? I'm afraid to show him my true nature. I'm sure he's noticed there's something special about me, but still. So that's another question. What should I do about my mortal lover? My advice is not to get too attached to mortals. They wither too fast. But sure, let's check what the cards have to say. I'd also like to know how to handle Adina. Oh, we got a third card, finally. I'm sure she's going to be really upset when she finds out I want to quit. I don't want to be expelled or exiled. Is there any way to escape her wrath? Oh. It's going to be a hard one, but this is a new deck. Maybe it will find a solution. I'm shuffling the cards now. I don't like how they're not centered. This annoys me. I know why they're not, but... Alright. Walk alone for everyone to see. Retelling myths. The astral being sets new directions. When enraged, the behemoth sabotages understanding. Guide to summary. Alright, you need to find other ways to disrupt reality. War isn't the only way to mess with the established order. Earth won't give you what you need no matter what you do. Take a large group of mortals to a magic domain and farm their energy there. Generate small conflicts instead of a total war. Take a large group of mortals and to a magic domain. Yeah. What? Cards are providing the most effective solution. It's your call. But as I see it, you could save some of those people from their misery and take them to a beautiful place like the Pleasant Prairie. The cosmic unbalance will produce reality-altering entelechy, and they'll get to live in a paradise. Sounds like a win-win when you put it like that. I think I'll think about it. Cool. Blessed by the power of the... Alright, this is obviously the love interest. Reveal your true nature. He will understand and love you even more. Move to Earth, set up your home there, and invite the mortal to live with you. Then slowly... That's too much. He doesn't love you. Ooh. How... I still don't fully understand how this works. Listen, either I'm totally wrong and it was the last one, he's actually just using her, because I don't think it was the second one. So say the cards, and I've never seen them error. By the cosmos, this is incredible news. How should I go about it? Tell him over a romantic dinner? Should I surprise him with a colorful spell? No. Whatever lets you enjoy the moment. Meow. Okay. Thank you so much. Ever-boiling sea of tears grants access to the most profound emotions. The door holds the promise for quenching many kinds of thirst. The trident pierces through magic and makes it bleed emotion. The flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Introspection, yearning, passion, power. Ooh. She won't ever be satisfied. You need to flee. Open up. She'll be surprising. Oh, that's definitely not it. Oh, all of these are sucky. Stand up. Rebellion will bring you. I don't think. I'm gonna go with this one. Rebellion! You may be punished, you may be expelled, you may even come out unscathed. But what my deck knows for sure is that standing up to her will lead you to happiness. It'll let you escape this obnoxious situation for sure, and you will be able to start a new chapter of your life. When you put it like that, I feel silly for not having done it earlier. You're right. My principles are more important than satisfying anyone, even our leader. I'll let Adina know that I'm done with this project. Oh boy, I hope I don't regret that later. I've had my fortune read before, but never felt like this. You sure are something else. I'm just happy to help. I'll let you know how everything plays out. That's if you're okay with me visiting again, of course. You are always welcome in my house. Any friend of Jasmine's is a friend of mine. Likewise. Well, I'm a bit drained after so much divination. See you soon. I kind of want to... Oh, I love how she's flying on a sword. Hello. I know it's been 2 centuries, but I still don't like any abbreviations of my name. I thought forts would work. We've been through this too many times. I don't like fort, I don't like 40, and I especially don't like tuna. Ooh. But tuna is so cute. Not funny. Okay. So, you found a way to help. I've been researching some exorcism methods, and I found some censored texts. They don't mention behemoths explicitly, but they might be the perfect solution for this case. There is a way to quite literally sever extra-dimensional beings from a witch. Oh yeah? How? With an enchanted blade. I'm going to forge a demon bone dagger to cut that bastard down. Sounds dangerous. I know my way around knives. You're right. And you mentioned you need my help with this? That's correct. For the ritual to be most effective, I need to imbue the dagger with an essence kindred to whatever her name is. I was wondering, since you put her through your wonderful deck, maybe you could point me to the proper energy. Wouldn't you know best? You've known Greth way longer than I have. I know, but I can't wrap my head around her. She's so self-absorbed, always focused on her. Wow. I really can't. I realized I can't really tell. You don't need to disclose any sensitive information to me, but I've experienced firsthand how incisive your divination can be. You did read the cards for her, right? Perfect. Your guess should be better than mine, then. What energy should I imbue the dagger with? Bitch, I don't know. Yeah, I guess yeah. Alright. I'll smith the most impressive dagger. And here comes... Oh? Thank you so much for helping my friend. I hope she didn't bother you. I would have never imagined she'd do something as bold as contacting you directly. I'd love to know how it went between you two. Can I come over? Not this right second. Or not right this second. Tickles by... Let's hope this one is better than the other one. Because the other one, I can't remember exactly, but I didn't like it. I had to, like... It kept wanting me to kill a cow or something. Like a rare, precious cow. Back and forth, this wooden husk I'd take my naps in, wandered adrift in an endless, merciless sea. Swayed by fate, we both aspired to meet a destination. For that, we survived storms, dodged leviathans, ignored decline, hunger, and thirst. Inspiration burnt our souls, making us survive by and for desire. But the infinite happiness of meeting a goal doesn't last long. Now, here I lays, longing for a reawakening. I think the messenger is back, but maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me again. This little friend is a dissonant note in the everyday routine of doing nothing, barely feeling, and being bored to death. Once it even tickled. In truth, it's been days since I could move my limbs, since I started feeling so exhausted. I can but lie under the sun, in wait for a less blinding starry night, stirred by somehow noticing another living being close. The little bird lights me up inside. I give this friend the title of Hope Bringer, in anticipation of a well-earned rest shorewards on more quiet grounds. The wet valley tricked me into believing I'm a mariner, one that has seen better days. However, any recollection of my past keeps fading fast. I'm lucky I can still listen. The sea teaches you to let things flow. The tide goes up and down, but every drop has to go ashore at some point to kiss the dry land. My boat did it recently, so say the new whispers of the waves, and the storm, and the wood finally cracking and stumbling upon a sandbank. A kiss is a bit too passionate for my taste. I wonder if I've ever kissed someone. I like kissing gently. Look at all this drama. My old self still tries to spur their memories. I'm adrift, but happy to have missed the whole intensity of the wreckage. The numbness in my limbs keeps the pain at bay, but they can still tickle. I don't understand. Isn't touch nice, feeling another fellow, even scarcely, those little claws grazing softly all over me. If only I could touch its feathers to return such a beautiful gift. If only a friend could still be within my grasp. Please tell me, little bird, should I endure or should I give up? I'm graced. So many things I still yearn for. To feel alive, I only need to let go of the tissues and tendons that bind me. You. And now your bones/ghost have washed up upon the shore, and you terrified a woman. Okay. I think. I didn't mean to scare you. What was she trying to hit me with her stick? Please put your cane away. Be careful of who you startle to death, Spooky. What a witch I am. Since when can a simple shadow catch me off guard? Listen, Ghost, I put a hex on my crone's heart. If it jumps out of this chest, our arteries will have your sob strangled in eternal pain. Huh? She keeps waving that staff. She truly wants to kill me. Please stop. Don't hurt me. I beg you. We are trouble, you know. Old hags. Why is this person threatening me? What did I do to her? I mean you no harm, I swear. Who's terrified now, Ghost? Not this old crow. It's been a while since my last exorcism, but at least I haven't lost my touch. I was merciless when I was young, feared on both sides of existence. Not for power, not for greed, not by choice. The world of any mistake to feel remorse over. Ghosts become too sensitive for this world. Don't cry. Please don't cry. I was a bit of a bully. I got scared and I overreacted. You're so translucent. I could barely see you. Not all of us are the considerate type. Old people don't give a shit. We forget to be nice. There's something more pathetic than a necromancer losing her shit. A necromancer feeling embarrassed. For that, I'm sorry. It's my fault. I can't see very well either. Everything feels so confusing. If I offended you, I apologize. Far be it from me to hurt anyone. A skiff with a rotting passenger that happens to be well-mannered and gentle. It's all cool, don't worry. Unbinding this poor soul is going to be more difficult than I thought. You're kind. My kind, she just said. See the world just like we see you. Blurrily. That's why you get lost so often. I must be levitating over my corpse. Do I reek? I'm sure I do. I can't even smell the sea. This is so embarrassing. Is it normal for the departed to feel benumbed? Fate always takes its toll on our senses, little ghost. Look at me, 1 foot in the grave, and yet my brain furiously believes I'm still in my 20s. How can I prepare myself? This poor soul is dead. Stinky, rotten, beyond repair. Trying to grasp a glimpse of existence for a reason, to finish something, to claim our desire, perhaps to be still worthy of being loved. Actually, I can't remember how old I was when. Age is irrelevant, Spooky. There's only one way to die a peaceful death, and that is to choose it yourself. For the rest of us, there's always something. A dream, a promise, something to make amends for. Witches or ghosts, we can't help it, my friend. The living and the dead, we are all adrift in the wild. Is this just going to be me choosing cursed or graced the whole time? Is that it? She just called me her friend. If I had a heart, it would have skipped a beat. Whether it's for little pleasures or trials to overcome, the living and the dead treasure every second of consciousness. How could you not be a form of life? But I'm but a fool, an old hag trying to cheer up a specter by getting depressed herself. Would you mind if I smoke? Oh no, not at all. I couldn't stop thinking about my body smelling. Aren't you an anxious one? What a dumb thing to worry about. She's so kind, pretty cool too, smoking fancily right beside me like the heroine of the story. I could blush. Tell me something about you, little ghost. Your voice comes along with a strange echo that tickles in my ears and reverberates a somewhat sweet melancholy. It feels akin to my own sadness. Thanks. Why am I taking this? I thought my voice sounded truly awkward. I think it's beautiful, even if she's only trying to be kind. I feel so relieved. How long has it been since someone was nice to me? A sadness akin, a final memory to treasure. There's not so much I can tell. I've been conscious all this time, but also forgetful. I made it here thanks to a little friend, but now that I have acknowledged myself, I feel I have lost my bird forever. Damn, I am such a stupid woman. I sent your bird away because it was eating. My flesh is not very healthy. Oh, God, I'm going to throw up. Is that supposed to make me feel better? Oh, my God. Like, I'm actually lightheaded at that. That makes me so sick. Can I ask you something? Whatever you want. Are you here to vanish me? First rule of this job was never sympathize with ghosts. Don't worry, I'm not in a position to rebel. I'm stranded in a dead sea in which it is impossible to sink, but it is also terrifying to put a foot forward. Wasn't that poetic? I have a soft spot for artists. I'm a sea witch. It's my job to take care of the ones like you. I must pull out the ribs protecting your heart to make a broth. What?! Bless the branch of the willow to whack your boat with. I must bury you under the tree so its roots tie your spirit forever. Okay, that's more normal. Bury the body. I understand. I can only be a burden for those I would be sharing this fainting dead with. No, you understand nothing, Spooky. I'm discarded myself, forsaken by people I loved who willingly traded me for busy lives and for feeling vulnerable. I have at least 5 years left. Oh. I'm in a position to rebel. If I had breath, she'd have taken it away. I wish ghosts couldn't cry. It feels so embarrassing. Again, there's no need to be this dramatic. I don't want to. Your kindness is devastating. I'm lifeless, and yet you want me to live. To live is to be scared, Spooky. But if we keep taking the next step, we may find something to gain for ourselves. I'm not kind. I'm bored. I want someone to tell me stories. Look who's back. The bird is too lazy to catch fish by itself. I thought I didn't have stories to tell her, but I have at least one. It's about a little bird that gave a ghost some hope to live. I would gladly try to make up stories to speak with you as friends. What to do? Oh. I didn't really like that. These interactive stories suck. I'm not really good at the card designing aspect. Alrighty. Oh, we got... Looks like 2... her. She's in a pretty delicate situation, to be honest. Oh, is she in trouble? What's going on? I'm not gonna... Shouldn't disclose. Yeah. You should ask her. Yep. She's alright with sharing, I'll be happy to tell you. You are absolutely right. I'll pay her a visit and see what's going on. She seems a bit stressed. She could use the help. Yes. In fact, I'm gonna head to her place now. Do you need anything? It's alright. Go. Bye-bye. Wait a minute. What is it? Need some herbs. She never got time for me, and now I'm jealous. It was a business visit. She seems like a very busy witch. And what does the fabulous Greth need from me that she doesn't even have time to ask me for in person? She's not the one asking, anyway. I'm asking you as my friend to help me help her. What are the herbs for? Something to ease her mind. She's really anxious about a personal problem, looking for a way to heal her. But whatever ritual we attempt, it would help to have her relaxed. I see. It's a pretty common ailment, a distressed mind. I have something on me that might help. Bacopa monaneri mixed with chamomile. Infuse it with a bit of lemon or honey and have Greth drink it while she thinks about a toy she loved back when she was a mortal kid. I've never seen it fail. Thank you so much. It's exactly what I needed. You're welcome. And maybe Greth will deign to thank me in person. Do you have some herbs against jealousy? Okay, I must go now. Goodbye. Oh, God. How are you feeling? Corrupted. The behemoth is beginning to taint my thoughts, and I don't like how powerful it feels. You still want to see this through? Of course. I'm way too proud to let this extra-dimensional asshole take all the credit. I feel you. What did you find? Let's use everything in our arsenal. The ritual will mainly revolve around Dahlia's Damon Bone dagger. It truly is a work of art. Oh. How can Dahlia be so talented? She told me that you helped her create it. I just shared some insight. What about? She wanted to know what kind of essence to use to enchant the dagger, to craft a blade that has the highest affinity with you. That's why she called it the Dagger of the Driven, huh? Not bad. Thanks for the compliment, in any case. I was just trying to help. You're so cute when you get shy. Stop it. Let's focus on the ritual. Do you mind if I summon a Fate Mancer's disc to check on our chances of success? But what's a Fate Mancer's disc? Of course, it was invented about 80 years ago by Junrisha, the mathematician witch, so you wouldn't know about it. It's a special sigil that reads fate strands. When you find yourself before a critical and identifiable turning point in your life, you can bind your soul to the disc so it reads the probability of whatever you want to happen. I like it. Sounds like a great companion to my deck. In short, we can read how effective whatever actions we perform in the ritual will be. Knowing the percentage may not change anything, though. It's just for peace of mind. On the contrary, it sounds really useful. As per the third principle of divination, just the act of observing your chances affects your chances. I didn't consider it that way. I'd hope it affects them for the best. Anyway, here's the disc. My chances aren't as good as I hoped. Eek, that's low. It's no small thing exercising a behemoth, but we haven't taken everything into account yet. Let's turn fate into our favor. You're right, I must be strong. First of all, I asked my friend Jasmine to provide us with some herbs to help ease your mind. With these, you should be able to focus better on the ritual. Smells good. You need to drink the infusion while you think of a toy you loved when you were a mortal child. Sure loved my Legos, but my favorite thing was my Jake plushie from Adventure Time. Oh. I don't know what that is, but it sure worked on your face already. I feel less tense, yes. Look, the Fate Mancer's disc went up slightly. Oh, it did. This is working. Good. Thank Jasmine for me. I think it'll be better if you thank yourself. Thank her yourself. Sure, it'll be my pleasure. Okay then, can you run me through the specifics of the ritual? It's more straightforward than I thought it would be. Most of the heavy work has already been done by Dahlia, crafting this magnificent dagger. You need to insert the blade into my chest. You need to try and leave one side of the blade facing my flesh and the other side facing the behemoth. I've never stabbed anyone. Yeah, most people don't go around stabbing everybody. It's not so much stabbing as precision cooking. You do cook, right? Yeah, I know my way around kitchen knives, but this, I can't do it myself. I believe in you. Why don't we call Dahlia and have her cut you? No, I want you to do it. I feel a special connection to you. Ugh. Look, the percentage on the disc went up just from me explaining this to you. We're on the right path, I guess. I still don't like it. Ugh. Be nice if I could finish this chapter. Let's see. Oops. Did not want to hit that. No, I don't want to. I'm just too lazy to put my email into the email thing for this. Let's see. Okay, there we are. I'm like, I have 5 out of 8. There we are. That's what I wanted to. Reach chapter 3. Reach chapter 4. 5, 6, 7. And that's the end. Pretty much opened up about myself to you in a way I haven't for ages. I believe a shortcut to make our bond more powerful would be if you told me something intimate about yourself. The less people know about it, the better. Okay? Tell me something secret. I know that this is the best answer. I summoned a behemoth, but I don't think many people know this. I've tried to... Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm used to spending years by myself just doing research. But that's a choice. Hey, I thought I was a loner too. I spent most of my time by myself. But 200 years of complete social deprivation... You lose the capacity to discern if you're even alive to begin with. I've come to the conclusion that existence is impossible without others to witness it. That was insensitive of me. I'm sorry. No one could possibly imagine what you've been through. I disfigured, mutilated, even, just to feel something new inside these walls. But I always ended up putting myself back together to get to see my loved ones again someday. Or just to get back at Adina. I swear she's going to pay. Fortuna, I will help you to get back at Adina. I'm sick of her too. She needs to pay. Thanks for sharing this with me. Whoa! I'm sorry you had to say these stupid things out loud just to help me fix the stupid mistake I made. I don't think what you did was stupid, and it feels good to be able to share this stuff. I wasn't brave enough to let my friends know. I'm happy I met you. I'm happy too. Thank you for letting me in. Time to put me under the knife? I'm not ready yet. You will never be more ready than now. Oh, we should have chose the behemoth one. It would have gave us, like, the most successful. And I'm ready to accept any consequences. Just let me meditate for a couple of minutes just to gather my focus, okay? 2 whole minutes, that I have sure. Thank you. Oh! Abramar, you cannot pop up like that. The fuck? Abramar. You cannot. Okay. Huh. If you made a decision about what? No! Oh, shit. Oh, no! Alright. I have to pay the magic so that he can separate them. I have to. It's not an option. So, we'll go back, we'll do something. We'll do an interactive novel or something to get the magic we need, because we need a certain amount of, we need 5 fire and 2 air. And we didn't have, we have 2 air but not enough fire, so that's what we gotta fix. Oh, yeah, study, that should help. No! I don't want to read about air. I need fire. I'm not reading all this. Water. Earth. Ugh. She was crying. I need more fire energy. Okay. We're getting there. $37 years? Oh. Dude. We waited all those years for him to come back and then he died of a heart attack. Oh, fuck. Because I don't have enough fire still, and if I click that, I need one more fire point. Great. So I literally cannot do what I want to do. It's annoying. I'm gonna do it. That's all I get? I don't have him. We're partners. I don't have enough. I'm gonna say yes to see what happens. It's like you're relaxed. Oh, God. Time to insert the dagger. No, I'm not ready. It didn't work. Yeah. Maybe I didn't use the dagger properly. You did everything right. I had an internal bout with the behemoth, and they were just stronger than me. I guess I wasn't destined to be free. Not yet, at least. This is who I am for now. Better... Okay. What are you going to do? My initial impulse is to flee, but I'm too proud to not face her directly. I guess before I do anything, hey, so I'll retire to the gem skull belt and meditate on all my options. I'm sorry the ritual didn't go well. Even if we failed here, let me know if I can help you in any other way. Thank you for everything. Man, I told her the secret just for it to not fucking work. Annoying. Yes, tell me how it went. Thank you for having me. Hello. How did it go? I did it. I stood up to her and it felt amazing. I was really scary too, and I've been condemned to 50 years of forced labor, but now I don't have to exploit mortals anymore. Sorry to hear you got punished that bad, but you were right. I am utterly happy and relieved. Plus, the forced labor involves collecting materials for other witches' projects. I'm more than happy to do that instead of causing any wars. That's good. I was expecting way worse. You should have more confidence in your cards. They were absolutely right. My life is way better. I also confessed my true nature to my mortal lover, and it was perfect. It feels so good to be able to love without putting on a mask. You changed my life. I got rid of some stupid shackles I had put on myself. I'm so happy to hear that. I was worried my deck would cause you trouble. I bought you a present. Oh, it's a pith cloth. I collected the energy from a family's weekend trip. Here. Ooh. Oh, it is beautiful. I humbly accept it. But it's but a token of my gratitude. There's no need. This is more than enough. Leaving courtesy aside, I'm serious. Let me know if you ever need my help. Thank you, I will. Take care, Fortuna. Likewise. Oh boy. Is Abramore gonna be like, you shouldn't have told? What a busy life. How are you feeling? Feels good. Life is worth living. Glad to see your mood has improved. What are your plans now? My biggest concern is still Adana. Sooner or later, she's going to find out about my new deck. If I want to be free, I'll need to deal with her at some point. The Cosmic Wheel is already in motion. Look how quickly you've reconnected with the Coven. Just stay alert and seize any opportunity the universe throws at us. How do you do it? Manipulate fate. You tell me. We're not so different. Not really. I mean, I get to read into possible futures, but escaping from Adina's sentence was an impossibility until I summoned you. Are you sure? That's the thing. Did the letter from the Arbiter show up because of Abramar, or was that letter always going to show up? It was by your will that I appeared. You're the one making the jigsaw fall into place. Are you suggesting that I'm the one that created you? Please. I was just trying to encourage you. You owe me a lot and you're paying a high price for all this. Don't forget it. But you summoned me. That speaks volumes about the power of your will. Have more faith in yourself. Okay, no need to mock me. Look, a falcon has arrived. Oh, could it be from Thea? The Arbiter. Oh, she has terrible news. Shit. It's not even real and I got anxiety. What is it? What happened? It's about your leader. Is she dead? She's dead. She's dead. She's fucking dead. Alright, chapter 4. This feels like a good... Huh? Oh, was this from when we were human? We are united here to say goodbye to her. She lived intensely and died on her own terms. We are returning her body to the earth, just as she wished. Naked and covered in flowers, my body to the soil, my soul to my sister, to the stars. You lived in beauty and depart in beauty. Now some words from her eldest son. I'm not good with speeches, so excuse my brevity. I will always be in awe of all the life my mother brought into this world. And I'm not only talking about her numerous children and grandchildren. I'm talking about her words, her ideas, her wisdom. I don't know if any of us will ever achieve the clarity my mother had. With her gone, we've lost the brightest light in the universe. I wish any of our dads were decent enough to be half of the person our mother was. Any of our dads? How many dads y'all have? Wish any of them were brave enough to have stayed by her side. Today I didn't only lose my one true parent, but also my idol. Adios, mama. Te quiero. Oh. Thank you, Pedro. Mr. Stanton, you wanted to say something. That's right, thank you. I feel lucky that you're all letting me be part of this moment. I wanted to share with you how much of an inspiration her family was to her. She always spoke of you so dearly. She loved you more than anything. Patrice could strike you as a cynical person at first. She always had that I'm too smart to be wasting my time with you vibe. But she was ultimately driven by love. Love of life and the human experience. I've been extremely fortunate to have been her editor for the past 20 years, and I know for a fact that she has been a mother not only to you, but to hundreds of thousands of readers around the globe. Her unique perspective on pleasure and joy has been an inspiration for many women from many cultures. She's leaving a bleeding wound inside many hearts, but also a legacy. The world is stronger and healthier thanks to her. And that feeling, that energy will never die. Thank you, Patrice. Now, to proceed. I want to speak to... Oh. Grandma. You aren't really gone, are you? That body covered in flowers. You just had to leave that old husk behind, right? Shit. God damn it. We had so many plans. So many ideas. I can't accept that you'd let a stupid cancer. Fuck! Take away what we were building together. Right, Yaya? Oh my god. You haven't betrayed me, have you? Fortuna. Let her express herself. I can't do this by myself. Did you run off to the stars to look for your sister? You promised you'd take me with you to see the cosmos. If you don't come back right now, I will never forgive you. I'm sure your grandmother will keep guiding you from wherever she is. One never truly leaves this world. Patricia's body may turn to dust. Patricia's voice may be gone. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a minute. I can't do this. But her essence is an everlasting gift we will never lose. Patrice, she's broken free from that name. Now we will call her Autumn. We will call her Tears and Fragrance, a mid-afternoon dream. Enough with the cheesy poetry already. You will never understand my grandmother or what we were doing together. I am sorry for your loss. Now, if no one has any more words to share, we will return her to the earth. May your soul bless the stars, Patrice. Holy shit, I just realized... I didn't realize that was her naked-ass body there that whole time. So my prediction finally came true. You managed to live 59 years, 11 months, and 21 days. For a second, I believed you'd be able to break free from your fate. You remained a tough bitch even in death. It's too hard to do this without your witty comebacks. I'm sorry I didn't come and visit you after I ascended. But time among the stars sure flies. And I wasn't sure how you deal with the fact that your sister became a witch. I'm so sorry. That night on the beach, I started walking into the sea and never looked back. But somehow you knew. You knew I wasn't dead. You were the only thing I missed from my time as a mortal. It's been tough up there without you. What about one last reading? For old time's sake. God damn it, dude. What should I ask about? I wonder how our relationship would have been if I had stayed. Do you mind if I indulge, Patrice? Ooh. The beast is the keeper of everything that is hidden. Their servants ooze with lust and invite you to fall into temptation, enlightenment beyond corruption. I'd have married one of your husband's brothers, and we'd have a big happy family. Magazine together. Eva's editor-in-chief. Roots of the Canary Islands. Lesbian pulp novels, and I guess this is a good one. Taking long walks on the beach. We have grown old together and had long talks swayed by the warm evening breeze. I missed you so much. I'm going to miss you so much. What the hell am I doing? Reading into the hypothetical. How can I be this cowardly? I owe you more than this. The first and only time I read into someone's death was for you. As a last present, I'll get real. I'll read beyond your death. I'm scared of that presence I found when you dared me to read into your demise. It was lurking there, watching us from the unknown. What if it was a behemoth? I'll look into its eyes now to see for myself where we're sending you off to. You're the founder of the first ever Cosmic Gazette and become a cosmic investigative reporter. You will become a cosmic cartographer. I like the first one better. You'll even interview extra-dimensional beings. I think I've lost my talent. That doesn't make any sense. What in the cosmos am I doing? I'm sorry, Patrice. I'm just spewing nonsense. Don't leave me. Ugh. Can we get away from this scene? Ah! What the fuck? Is this the other side? Why are you in cosplay? I love you. I love you too, silly. Are we ghosts? No, Patrice. This is the real world. I am a witch. And I believe you are one now, too. Fuck me. Oh, shit. Isn't she dead? How are we going to speak if you're dead? Ugh! I heard you were dead. That is correct. You've never met the corpse of a witch. Why is everybody... I always thought of death as just that, the end. It can be if you are killed or erased. But a witch also dies when they lose the will to live. Now I am but a nameless corpse waiting to be consumed by your sisters or to be scattered throughout the cosmos. Good, get the fuck out. Why are you visiting me? Think of me as a ghost dealing with loose ends. In that case, my exile. Is it over? I'm afraid it's not. Reviewing sentence now falls upon the next leader of the coven. And hopefully they have more sense than you. And who might that be? It is yet to be decided. Sense something different about you. What have you done? You have grown. You feel like an adult witch now. It is a shame I did not get to meet you in this form. I don't know what you're talking about. What loose end have you come to tie up here? You. I want to ask you what you have learned during the brief isolation. I really want to hit that you are a bitch. Oh. Let's do that one. Whatever. Secret... Bitch! Stop speaking in code! Consciousness is a responsibility. Everything that is sentient modifies the nature of the realm we inhabit. I just realized that... Oops. Okay. Sentient modifies the nature of the realm. Every phenomenon is already real because it has been perceived. Parts of the universe that have not been measured are yet to be defined. Your arts do not predict events, they define them. Unknowingly, you are shaping what didn't happen in the past as well as what is yet to happen. You are not a reader. You are a writer. Oh, that's why she was so mad that I predicted the end of the coven, because I was actually going to make it happen. Wait. So everything I say is going to happen? Whatever I predict is me not predicting, but... When you predicted the falling of this coven, you were in actuality dooming us all. I have worked hard to prevent that omen, and I am still not sure if I have succeeded. Only time will tell. Why are you telling this to me now? Because I am dead, and I deem it better that you become aware of the magnitude of your ability, since I will not be here to protect the coven from you any longer. Why didn't you tell me to begin with? Because I was afraid you would write me off this plane. I am well aware you despise me. Keeping you away from your deck was the only way I could think of to ensure some stability for the coven. Come on, I am not the villain you think I am. Likewise. Fair enough. Remember, no, I hate you. Remember, you can manipulate anything that does not exist. The future is the most obvious implication, but I am also talking about the past. Oh shit, that means that she actually made her sister die. You can alter anything that did not happen. Coven is about to go through some turbulent times. I do not think you are mature enough to handle your talent. But it is not in my hands anymore. Do as you please with this knowledge. Thank you for telling me. I have a parting gift. What the fuck is that? Knowledge. No many wishes will come to you for guidance in the near future. We cannot fix the immaturity of your character, but I can at least offer you knowledge. Take one of my... Ew! Ew! It will allow you to see the unseen. It will open the gates to the wisdom of the gods. I pray you use it wisely. I hate it. You will play a critical role in the fate of the coven. Let's just be thankful. I will make the most of it. I do not really care anymore. I will not get to witness any of it. Why are you giving it to me then? It was etched into the cosmic wheel. I can only obey. I see. I also want you to have this. Oh, another card. This is a super arcana. Any card created with this image will allow you to access more readings than with a regular card. Ooh, good. How did you... Even if you believe me a farce, the gods truly speak to me. They told me about the new deck you are crafting. This custom deck, it suits your art better than the limited tarot. Oh, so she's actually not mad. So So what, do you expect me to thank you? I expect nothing, I am dead. Yeah, go away now. This will be the last time we speak. I mean... These are too aggressive, and this is too nice. Like, I would honestly say, alright, well, best of luck then. Like, neutral, because I still don't like you, but... I will make it better. Let's do that. I'm not gonna say all those other... Like, all these other things are aggressive and hateful, and I'm not trying to do that. Settling with the past is somewhat unsettling, but the future, aren't we all messing with each other's lives all the time anyway? You just happen to have the upper hand. I don't know. More than that, as the sole possessor of this talent, you have the responsibility to use it. So now I have to wait for a save point, and then I'm going to go, because it's getting a little late into the day, and I would like to spend a couple hours at the lake. Okay, own it. Maybe you have a point there. Some individuals lead covens, some others run societies, some beings can eat whole galaxies. I mean, I have the power to grant wishes. Own your talents, Fortuna. You're right. But these cards, it's not like I have total control over the readings. There's chance involved in the shuffling. What if a card really offers me tragic outcomes? You'll have to face some tough decisions, sure. But that's just like the rest of us. Okay, so I'm not supposed to choose the really, really horrible... I'm supposed to choose the best possible outcome cards. You have a talent for putting a spin on dire situations, don't you? I found myself stuck between a rock and a hard place too many times. I have a knack for looking on the bright side for my own sake. That's really human of you. Or that's really behemoth of humans. I was here first. As I said, a true reality spinner. And I told you, reality is modified by consciousness. I may be a master of that. In any case, I may need some time again before I feel ready to read the cards again. Nonsense. I need you back in the game as soon as possible. Do you want me to look into what's bothering you then? Well, come on, do it for me. I won't push you. It's about Gloria, the first witch. Or better said, it's the water contract we sealed together. It's already activated. It's offering me knowledge. I can't fully access it. It feels like a waterfall of ideas behind my mind, and sometimes something jumps out the water. So you wanted to ask about Gloria. That's right. Gloria is my first love. I spent many universes without loving a single being. Suddenly, she came into existence, or better put, she ascended. Oh. Gloria is the first woman who left the mortal plane behind and became a witch. She is the inventor of magic, which is basically exploiting a universe's rules. I've never met a single entity as full of love and ideas as Gloria, and I had the privilege of being loved by her. Oh. I wanted to ask you what had become of her. Before, I was afraid of what I'd find, but now I'm afraid of what you'd write. Oh. I promise I will look for the best possible reading or writing. I grant you this deck. We might as well go all the way in. I got you, partner. Also, while you're at it, what do you say we try and reshape the Coven's stance on behemoths? That's not a bad idea, but what if we find in the cards isn't good? I don't think there's anything worse than being forbidden and hunted. You're right. Let's put this deck to use. Let's see. We want to look into how the Coven deals with behemoths. Let's see what has become of Gloria, the first witch. The rest is in the hands of the deck. Happiness support, okay. Okay, we don't want this one. We could do this one. We could do this. Because having a behemoth rule the Coven is too much. You're the most terrifying single sentence to solve all of our problems. It's actually, it feels weird now being aware that whatever comes out of my mouth will come true. Although it's always been like that, I guess. What were the other options? I'd rather not say. It feels like I'd corrupt the reading if I reveal them. Yeah, if he finds out that I could have chosen for him to be the leader and I didn't choose it, he's going to be like, what the fuck? Not once in the history of this universe has anyone ever done so much for a behemoth. This wasn't just for you. Peaceful coexistence will be good for everyone. I'm thankful anyway. You're welcome. Magical post office controls the flux of information. They have knowledge. They remember crimes, guide, discovery, justice, predestination, luck. Oh, it's my only choice. Sorry, my guy. And a love greater than Gloria's, that sure sounds like fiction. You just wait, the cosmic wheel doesn't ever stop turning. Can't picture an experience more intense than what I had with Gloria, but you've managed to poison this extra-dimensional being with hope. Thank you. My pleasure. Your deck feels way more dangerous now. I doubt I'll ever subject myself to your divination again. In all the universes I've existed in, nothing has ever made me feel so fragile. You must use these powers wisely, I beg of you. I never expected to get a behemoth to beg. This is serious indeed. It's not a laughing matter. Don't look at me. You're the one who always teasing when it comes to life or death. Got a taste of my own medicine, huh? Now I see it's not funny. Please accept my apologies. Come on, don't be so uptight. I've got your back. You've got mail. Ooh, who's here? Okay, I think it just saved 0 minutes ago. Okay, yeah, I need to get going because I'm going to get sucked into this. So we can get sucked into this later when I come back. So I want to go to the lake. And I have to pack some things. I have to get a bathing suit and get some food. So it's going to take me a little while. All right, but I will be back.